Alright, learning machines, welcome to this video. So in this video, we are going to be showing you multiple YouTube channels, and I'm going to give multiple tips and takeaways about each channel. And I'm not going to show my personal Cashcow channel, but regarding my personal brand channel, it's very small, but I've rebuilt a channel just for my personal brand multiple times. I got copyright striked once, I had an issue teaching adult marketing, didn't blur out stuff, I got canceled then, and another time for the same reason. And it's just crazy, and I built up to 30,000 subscribers each time, and around there I got canceled. So that's crazy. I'm rebuilding correctly this time with my personal brand, but my Cashcow channel is a big channel, and it's something I got started with a long time ago and done CPA marketing with. But right here, we are going to show you multiple channels, and we don't need to talk about how much they earn. Just know that it's either they make a ton of money just from over the years or time frame they've been making content, or they recently got started and started making serious money, and on track to make serious money. So this is one of those examples. This is, I think it's a kid's channel most likely, and they're just repurposing stupid content of just cars going up ramps. And they made 27 videos, and they just repeated a process, okay? Gotten a lot of views. I think 4 million views can equate to like $4,000. And so they're on track to make some serious money just from easy work. They're repurposing the same stupid content, basically. So that's the takeaway there. Now, this channel is just someone doing a personal brand, and they're just camping. Very few videos, but millions of views. It's just a lady wearing, minimal clothing, I guess, and that's the takeaway there. And there is a niche for that, I guess. And you'll see with small channels that blow up, they kind of do this clickbaitiness like this, and then they just make this very pointless content, and they make serious money. So that's the takeaway there. This one right here, this is leveraging the funny frog thing. They're basically repurposing the same content in different angles and different ways. Very short form but long form content, basically, so they can get AdSense revenue that's better than shorts. Okay, that's the takeaway there. This channel case study right here, this is leveraging a massive authority, Warren Buffett, and leveraging AI to make these funny looking images where you're sitting on the ground, basically like a minimalist. These videos get serious ad revenue. Okay, so if you were to do traffic arbitrage with AdSense revenue and pop under traffic, for example, you can learn more about that in the golden ticket method inside my school community, but they can arbitrage traffic really well if they're getting high RPMs on this channel. So basically 16 things that are a complete waste of your money, and they're just doing like AI stock photography and then a script and then the text overlaying it, and then around 20 minutes per video, and they're crushing it. And they're leveraging authority in a niche of money, and it gets high RPMs, and they're just making the content consistently, and it's valuable, the advice they give, and they're leveraging an authority. So there's something to learn there, okay? Now the next thing is just they're just leveraging compilations of humor, and then they're clickbaiting with the edgy angle. And you'll notice that small channels that do this, they actually definitely take off, because it's weird, but the click-through rates do go higher when you have edgy thumbnails and stuff. Okay, now their titles are horrible, for sure. Like, this is not designed for humans to click on when it should be. They're trying to rank for stuff, basically, but it's pointless. They're really just trying to get crazy high clickbait and then just making compilations of funny, humorous stuff. Okay, and that works. This is a weird channel, basically using the new AI stuff. So inside some video editors, you can edit for random images to make people fight or kiss or conflict or just do random unexpected things. And this channel is just generated just doing this stupid angle of content with AI. And it's taken off. And I'm telling you, the Faceless channels they're leveraging AI are winning. This is the weirdest channel ever, but they're making money, okay? So that's an example right there. This is leveraging the Squid Games trend, and this is a weird channel too. But they're leveraging AI to basically change stuff to be unexpected and weird. And there's an angle online for weird, and there's money there, I guess, for content, okay? Now, I would never go this angle, but they've made decent money, maybe over $1,000, and they can keep going, okay? This is a channel, the try on haul stuff, it just works, and it's really unfair. I know a percentage of people think it's very unfair and it's annoying and stuff, but this is an angle that works, the try on haul stuff, okay? And it makes money, and they basically send people to their subscription sites and stuff. But with very few videos, they blow up, but sometimes they can get canceled, okay? So there's that. I think this is a very similar channel to what I showed before. Yeah, it's similar, but not the same one. Okay, so they're just producing content. It seems like very low effort content. Once again, the clickbaity, edgy angle, and then leveraging big trends. It's super weird, but this equals money. Do you want to make money or do you not, So that's why I'm showing you interesting case studies. Okay, so the next one here, this is crazy. This is very high effort content. They may have an investor or some capital backing this to go do it, because she doesn't actually build this on her own. She kind of has people helping behind the scenes, but they're not filmed. That's how these channels actually operate. But they do really, really extravagant builds, that are super hard to copy. I call it high Vern score, very valuable, rare, inimitable, non-substitutable, very hard to copy, very, 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 very rare content. And that's the formula, and that's what works. So they just consistently do that. And, every few weeks they get out a new video, it looks like. So that's crazy. This is a channel talking about AdSense arbitrage, I found. It's not really relevant to this video, but if you want to learn more about this stuff, this isn't really going to teach you the really powerful stuff. I teach it inside of my school community for a very affordable price, so I recommend check that out. And you can arbitrage AdSense revenue at scale. It's crazy. So here's another channel. This channel's been around, I think, a long time, 7 years. Trend Central. And what they do is they're basically leveraging trends, but just interesting content overall. And they just come up with a bunch of unique ideas. They got a whole system. It's automated. They come up with the video ideas, then they have the team crank it out. They make thumbnails. They have people for, editing and script writing and voiceovers and adding footage, everything. And that's their process. And this video right here probably cost them a few $100 to make or less. And then it can make them a few $1,000s in return, just in AdSense revenue. If they do affiliate marketing on top of that for some high payout offers, and if they build an email list, they can make way more money. Okay, so there's that example right there. And that's what I like to do for my Cashcow channel, basically. Okay. So here's a channel right here similar to that one other one. And once again, they have people behind the scenes helping them, but they got the main character kind of like an actor, if you will. Okay. Now these are very extreme videos that are hard to copy, and there's a correlation there where when you do things that are difficult to copy, you win. You could say it's a universe, but it's really human psychology that rewards hard work. Okay. And especially just extremely rare things. I don't know how else to say it other than that. That's really what it is. When you do interesting things that are hard to copy, you win. It's really that simple. So that's that channel right there. Now here's another channel right here. And this is a huge channel, 45 million subscribers, 300 videos. And these are hard videos to copy. Like if you tried to remake these, they actually kind of are hard to make. It's animation, it's storytelling kind of, but they're leveraging the power of conflict. You could do this any way you want. You could do this just you versus a friend fighting, and you need to make a high Vern score, of course, but there's something about conflict where our brains are drawn to it, and it's entertainment. Okay, if you look at storytelling elements, it's characters, conflict, and desires. The desires to win, retrieve, stop, or to escape. And you gotta have characters in your content, and you gotta have conflict. And the most common story format is to win. Why are sports so successful as entertainment? It's because sports are just a bunch of characters competing against each other to win. And that is why sports overall works. And it's a storyline. And it has a long-term storyline with it, with the NBA or the NFL or whatever, where they're versing many teams until the final champion team wins. Okay, so that's kind of how it goes. Now here's another channel right here, Outdoor Boys, and this is, I like the background, the backstory behind this channel. They just made like normal content in the beginning, but then he loved camping, and so he started to film really well his camping trips. And I think the variable of success here is the more he suffers, the better the content does. I think that variable of conflict and challenge and struggle is a very important variable. Even Mr. Beast, he talks about how, like, the more he suffers, quote unquote, the better videos do. This video, this guy kind of went through a serious challenge, like in a snow shelter, freezing cold, and digging it out. That's like hard work. It's challenging. It's hard to replicate. It's high Vern score. This video did very well. I think that's a variable of success. The next one here is like they went on a fun trip. It was filmed well. It was interesting. I'm assuming that's why I did well. This one's similar as this one, and it worked. This one. Like all these different videos, you can look at why they work. But the format he's repeating is in the snow, because that is suffering and that's high Vern score. Okay, so this channel's absolutely crushed. They make millions a year for sure. Okay, so this channel right here is a Faceless channel. I think they probably have commentary over it. But they clickbait with extreme nature disasters, which is a conflict-related thing. This one's a weird image, right? And so they just get attention, stand out with the images, and then the content itself just does its best to hook people in and deliver on what's promised for the video and do basically compilations. And that's it. and they're just basically arbitraging attention and making money from AdSense revenue at scale. If they're selling stuff, it doesn't look like they really are. Maybe they are, but yeah, that's basically it right there, and that's money. Here's another channel, but this person's repurposing other people's try-on haul type content, and they made a few $100s. I'm assuming if they do affiliate marketing, they can probably send people to build their own email list, but also promote a bunch of relevant offers in a way. Okay. This channel right here is producing very edgy content and very waste of time type content, and they just make money from AdSense revenue and maybe sending people to a subscription site or whatever, but that's it. And this stuff works. It just does. A percentage of people just click on it and watch it. I don't know their IQ level, but that's what they're doing. Okay. Tommy NFG. So this channel right here, I think he's just doing commentary over stuff, and just leveraging trends and popular people, popular faces. And that's that for that one. And then 7 years have been doing this, and this channel's made 85,000 views. So that's equivalent to definitely hundreds of thousands of dollars. So that's good. If he's selling something, then there's more money there. Okay. This channel is, once again, the conflict angle, but with cars and vehicles. And it's very clickbaity, and a lot of these are actually AI generated clearly. Okay, some people can't tell. I bet everyone in the future hopefully will be able to know the difference between AI generated or not, but maybe not. They won't be able to tell at all. But these are very clickbaity. Like, look at this one. That's crazy. Okay, this one, I mean, they're very clickbaity, and that's the goal. You clickbait the crap out of it. And the Tesla Cybertruck is a common variable of success here. And you can just learn from looking at what other people are doing. This is probably a compilation of just a bunch of disasters with vehicles, and that's it. It's about getting a high click-through rate and delivering, and that's it. And hook the attention and keep the attention. Okay, throughout the whole video. Now, this is an easy channel, okay? And you can even do like fair use content, just reacting to content in this type of niche, or any of the niches of channels we've showed so far. But it's just crazy. They're just doing little hacks and, you know, showing it, and the video's around 5 minutes. Okay, it's a good channel. They made a few $100 or a few thousand, but it's not like most people would not want to do this niche. But you can react to content like this and add your own commentary to content like this. You don't have to do it. Okay. Now the next channel here, and this goes to show you do not need to have a profile image, by the way. Okay. Anyway, they're talking about very popular people and channels and things on YouTube, basically. And then they're just making, you know, what's it called? Slander type content, you know, just talking bad about different people, and that works, but it's not a good angle to go if you show your face. It can hurt your reputation, make people hate you, talk bad about other people, but there's serious revenue to make if you do this right, and this channel is an example of that. Okay. Now here's a channel right here. This person, they send people, I think, to a subscription site or something, but they've gotten a crazy amount of views with the own angles they brainstorm to get attention. Okay, so that's what this channel is. It'll probably be shut down at some point, I'm sure, based off what I saw. But yeah, here's a channel right here. This channel's been doing content for 10 years. Okay, it's crazy. And they basically just do listicle, valuable content, giving value, talking about tons of different topics relevant to money. And that's all they're doing. Okay, and they just produce. They have a whole team behind it. They're able to automatically, produce content at scale. Okay, and they make AdSense revenue. They got their blog they make money from, and they probably sell some stuff hopefully, and have an email list and do affiliate marketing hopefully too. And then they're making good money, and they have an app. So there you go. Here's a channel right here. This channel is just talking about big streamers and getting clips together, and like top moments basically together of these top streamers. Okay, and they haven't produced a ton of content, but they've done pretty well. They made several $1,000s, which is good for, I think most people would find that good. And if you stick with it, you can make even more. Okay, so here's an interesting AI channel, and there's serious money to be made with this AI stuff because it just stands out. It's interesting. It's funny. And they're just combining different huge personal brands together to make funny content. And this is just craziness. And their best content is The Rock eating a rock and Vin Diesel drinking diesel fluid and Will Smith having spaghetti. This is hilarious. And this is a channel you'd basically want to replicate. Trust me. Okay, you would want to make AI videos like this and, be on the cutting edge of this, because AI generated videos they can be high friend score, they could be unique, they could be entertaining and interesting. What you want to have also is sound effects, commentary, talking, and music, and you want to have the sound side of the content be good along with the visual. The visual's half the content, but the other half is the actual sound. So let's see what they do with the sound. See, they got just music. That's good. And it's a song related to The Rock. And it's just a bunch of random, like, video clips of The Rock eating a rock. That's pretty funny. Okay, so that does well, and they're just making money just from AdSense revenue is their only goal. Okay, here's another channel, Faceless channel. They're talking about Dubai and different locations, and they're doing the edgy angle to clickbait people, of course. And that works. And they've been doing this for only a month, and they've made good money. And they can keep repeating this, and if they build systems around this to have people help them, you know, making the thumbnails better and making better edited content and better video ideas, they can really blow up. You know, that applies for any channel. This channel is just talking about different people. They just do a compilation of a bunch of clips, and that's it. Just talking about popular girls, and that's it. And then, yeah, they can just keep repeating this. If they do affiliate marketing with like dating sites or something like that, they can make extra money doing affiliate marketing. You should check out more videos on my channel if you're new here, and you'll learn more. But this is the final channel we'll show, and he's doing e-commerce dropshipping, and he's making viral videos here, okay, of just products, and he sends people to his store or his social media that leads to his store, hopefully. And he's made good money with this. I'm assuming he definitely has a store behind all this, or he's just an affiliate for these products, but he's crushing it. Okay, so there you go. That's an example right there. You want to make viral content with like products, and then call to action people to go buy from you or an affiliate link. Okay, and that's it. So there you go. Hopefully you learned a lot here. Check out my school community if you want to learn more, and like, comment, subscribe to the channel, and peace.